Most people don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they quit, right before things were about to change. Welcome to Story Minds. Let's talk about why so many people give up right before they succeed, and why you can't afford to. How many times have you stopped trying just when things started to get hard? How many dreams have you abandoned because the results weren't immediate? Today, we're going to explore why this happens, and more importantly, how to break this cycle. Because the truth is, you're probably closer to success than you think. Let me tell you a story. During the gold rush, a miner spent months digging in the same spot. Day after day, he worked. Day after day, he found nothing. His hope slowly faded, his energy disappeared. His mind kept whispering, maybe this just isn't meant for you. After 8 long months with no reward, he gave up. He sold his tools, sold his land, and walked away. Another man bought that same piece of land for a fraction of the price. He started digging, and just 1 meter away from where the first miner had stopped, he struck gold. Not a little, a lot. The first miner wasn't a failure because he was weak. He wasn't a failure because he was lazy. He failed for one simple reason. He stopped 1 meter too soon. This isn't just a story about gold. This is the story of the student who gives up on studying, the creator who quits their channel, the person who stops going to the gym after a few weeks. We quit, not because we can't do it, but because we can't see how close we are. Your brain hates uncertainty. It hates effort without instant results. So when things get hard, your mind tells you, this is pointless, just stop. But what if the struggle you feel right now is proof that you're closer than you think? There's a moment in every journey called the dip. The dip is that low point where you're putting in a lot of effort, but seeing very little progress. At the beginning of a goal, everything feels exciting. You're motivated, inspired, full of energy. Then the novelty fades. The results slow down. The work gets harder. I'm the dip. Most people quit right here. Think about this. The person who starts a YouTube channel. They upload a few videos, don't get views, and disappear. The person who starts going to the gym. They go for 2 weeks, don't see abs, and stop. The student who studies for a month. Their grades don't skyrocket, so they say, what's the point? But here's the thing. The dip is not a stop sign. It's a test. The dip asks you one question. Do you really want this, or did you just like the idea of wanting it? Successful people aren't the ones who avoid the dip. They're the ones who walk straight through it. Like a marathon runner hitting the wall at mile 20. Their legs burn, their lungs ache. Everything in their body screams, quit. But if they keep moving, even slowly, something shifts. They get a second wind. They find a new rhythm. That second wind only comes to the people who don't stop in the dip. The same is true for you. The discomfort you feel right now isn't the end of your story, it's the middle. I want you to imagine 2 versions of yourself. Version 1. You quit. You decide this dream is too hard, too uncertain, or taking too long. You go back to your comfort zone. 6 months from now, you're telling someone, I almost did it. I almost started. I almost kept going. Now, version 2. You don't quit. You feel the weight. You feel the doubt. But you keep going anyway. You show up on the days you don't feel like it. You give yourself permission to be imperfect, but consistent. 6 months from now, you're not talking about what you almost did. You're living it. You're not at the finish line yet, but you're on the path. You've built momentum. You're proud of who you're becoming. The difference between these 2 versions of you is not talent. It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's a single decision. I will not quit in the dip. Your future self is watching you right now, hoping you keep going. So here's what I want you to remember. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to be unsure. But you are not required to give up on yourself. The pain you feel right now is temporary. The regret of quitting too soon lasts much longer. Success isn't about never falling. It's about getting up one more time than you fall down. It's about trusting that the work you're doing today is building a future you can't fully see yet. So don't quit now. Not when it's hard. Not when you feel behind. Not when no one's clapping for you. Because you might be just 1 meter away from your breakthrough. If this spoke to you, hit subscribe to Story Minds. Here, we explore the human mind through stories, psychology, and real talk. So that when life gets heavy, your mind stays strong. You're closer than you think. Don't quit now.